right, y'all, fixing to leave the house right now. Got about a 10-hour drive, but I'm excited. Going back to Blackbeard Island again this year with Jerry Russell and the PBS group, and looking forward to it. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it this year. I had told Jerry earlier that I wasn't going to be able to make it because I had some other hunts planned, but those hunts kind of fell through, didn't get drawn for different tags and stuff, so he ended up having an opening, so he hollered at me about mid-November and told me he had a spot if I wanted it. And I told him yes, I do. So now I am headed down there, and pretty sure I've got in mind where I'm going to set up this time. I found a spot on the last day last year that was just absolutely awesome. So that's my plan starting out when I get down there, is hit that spot first, and if that don't work out, I've got a couple other spots in mind that I'm going to try. So maybe I can just kill me a pig this trip. It's been something I've been trying to do for a while. I was trying to kill a pig, and I've yet to get pulled back on one yet. So hopefully this year. So we'll see how it goes. I'll have fun either way. All right, y'all. It is 3 o'clock. I made it down here. Just pulled into the parking lot. Jerry's supposed to be here about 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna kick back and get a little bit of rest. I hadn't slept a wink. So it's been a long ride. So I'll catch y'all in a minute. All right, we're about to get on the boat. Everything loaded up. Water's real good and high for the first boat out.
Into the garage in the old trash can, it just says 1994, 2006.
Yeah, they're nice.
And I got Al Chapman refletched a bunch of them. The feathers were falling off of them. But I used to shoot wood a lot
There you go.
years ago.
There you go.
I just started messing with them. They have a nice thump to them
I do.
when you shoot.
All right, I'm walking back. Got my tree stand on my back right now. And I'll go in and see if I can get up a tree somewhere. They're saying there's not very many hogs on the island this year. They've trapped out all but 7, what they claim. I don't quite believe that. Hogs are notorious for repopulating pretty quick, so I would say there's probably still a bunch of hogs on here, but there's a lot of deer tracks here. They didn't have their October hunt this year because of the government shutdown. So I'm gonna go back where I was at the last day of the season last year and see if I can get up in that tree, if it's a good spot, if they're still hitting it, and go from there. Well, I'm back to this tree. Where was that the last day? This one right here. And there's not a whole lot of fresh sign here. Seemed like there was more sign back towards the trail. But there's more water here than it was last year. But the hogs had a major path cutting right through here last year. And it's not really any sign here. But you can see there's just a lot of water here. Have to wade through some stuff to get to the other side versus last year. it was dry going across here. That water here was still here, but it was dry where you could walk through right here. I don't think I'm quite settled on setting up here again. Not with what I'm seeing here. I guess I better get the camera. I think I found me a pretty good spot. I got some palm berries right here. There's a whole clump of them here. Fresh deer crap in here. Got his opening here. It comes through here. I've hunted here previously in a hickory tree. It's actually right over there. And I actually missed a doe the very first set. And it came from this way. I think I'm gonna get up this palm tree right here. That gives me a shot into these openings right over here. So the deer are feeding in here. I might not be able to get a shot, but as soon as they start coming through, I can get a shot. Not finding really any hog signs, so I'm gonna set on what's fresh. All right, I'm all set up here. Got my lone wolf .5. So I got a shot right here to my left. Sorry, I'm dealing with a cold. All right, here are the palm berries I was talking about. Oh gosh, these old colds are relentless this year. All right, so right here's the palm berries where I set up on. They've got trails coming right through here, and then I've got an opening right over here I can shoot, plus they come right around here. So I've got a lot of open shots. I'm actually 3 sticks high, which I normally am not in here because it doesn't really benefit you that much, but where I'm set up here, it actually gives me an opening to shoot into where all the fresh deer sign was. So that's why I got 3 sticks high. I could probably get away with just 2 sticks high, but I'm gonna give it a shot. If I have to go lower, I'll move it down tomorrow. But I think I'll kill one in the morning, or at least get a shot. See how it goes. All right, so show you what they're eating on. This is a palm berry, and it's coming off of these trees right here. If you look at the tops of them, actually, you can see that brush right up here. You see, I don't think I can zoom in. Let me turn the camera around. So, see that right there? That is palm berries on these things. And these deer are eating these things. And with any luck, I mean, you see it's tracked up in here. This isn't real far from where I'm actually going to be hunting at. But I wanted to do some more scouting, see if I can find some acorns. But that's what they're eating on right now because there's very few acorns this year. I don't know if they're... Looks like they kind of have a nut or a seed or something in them. Don't really have much of a smell to them, but the deer love them. So that's kind of their food source right now, and there's very few hogs, so that's helping with the food source. All right, I found an absolute hot tree. It's an oak. I'm pretty sure they're just, it could be they're just traveling through here, but it's all around this tree, and I found a couple fresh acorn shells laying over here. But got all these oaks right here. There's a little drainage right here, and it opens up pretty good right over here. And actually, there's looks like a rub right there. And I mean, you see just how tore up this is. There's a lot of fresh deer tracks in here. You just see they're just going right through here. And there's one tree right here that I could get up in. It's really crooked, but going this way. Kind of hard to look at the screen and point. But I could definitely make this tree here work. Right here. Climb up there, face out this way. I can shoot out that way and this way. And these deer are probably gonna come right down through here. That's about 5 yards from this tree. But there's sign all around it, so I would say this is a killing spot. And I found a really good sized scrape over here that's been hit here in the last couple days. And it's all coming right back towards this spot. I wanted to come back here and check it out. See what it looks like on the backside. I've never been in here before, but this looks really good. I'll keep this in mind. I'm probably gonna hunt my spot where I hung my stand in the morning and then go from there. I'll probably kill a deer there, but I want to hunt this spot at some point this weekend because there's buck sign in here. I'll see if I can kill a buck. Well, that's kind of what you want to see. That deer tore this up. I bet that ain't just a spike. All right, after doing some more scouting on this spot, pretty much determined that tree right there is the one I'm going to set up on. Got like a little bit of a levee right here, and it's back here's where that hot oak tree is, and then you got the trails are coming right out here and going right past this tree and going out, and there's a levee that goes through this swamp, and they're right on this trail, and there's a curve in the trail just like 35 yards over there, and they're cutting in and out of this right here going to that curve. So this tree right here is going to be where I need to be in. There's a good chance of killing the buck here, and there's some really good buck sign out there. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll probably hunt that spot in the morning over here, and unless I get on a buck over there, I'm gonna pull that set and move over here and hunt that afternoon. But if I get a chance to do it, I'm probably gonna shoot it.
I would really like to find a gal.
Step on my boat.
Really? I haven't seen those. Say I'd stop. That's what I want to do. Shoot a good bullseye and then call her quits.
You done traded bows since last year, ain't you?
Yeah. Look at you, bro. That's my retirement bow. I got one coming, man.
That's a PSR.
Yeah, PCH.
Oh, PCH.
Yeah.
That's a little bit
That's
smaller.
the little short, the shortest riser, isn't it? Yeah.
What's the length on that one?
56.
That's it's just like my SA3. It's the exact same length and everything. Little bitty sight window. I love it.
that joker.
And it pulls good because you got long enough limbs.
We fixing to be dragging out some meat this morning. Alright y'all, it's day one out here at Blackbeard, and I'm set up in that tree I set up my stand in yesterday. Feeling pretty good about it, and I would say I should have something down this morning if I get it all shoot straight. So we'll see how it goes. Pretty awesome out here this morning, just nice and calm. Bad thing is I'm sitting in a palm tree and the thing is making noise every time I move my foot. So I don't mind about 10 o'clock. I've yet to see anything but a coon. It's definitely been a lot slower than I expected it was going to be with all the fresh sun I found here yesterday. I found droppings right here that were still wet. So, I'm debating if I want to go and move my stand over to the other spot or not. I'm going back and forth on it. I think I might just go ahead and move my setup over there at the other spot. I just feel like I got a better chance at killing a buck over there, and I really like to kill a buck. I'm gonna give it till about 11 o'clock. I'm gonna get down and go move my setup, I think. We'll see. Alright, I got set up in the next spot. Need a little bit of jerky, get some lunch break. I'm liking this spot pretty good. I found it yesterday. Got a trail coming from a hot oak right here in front of me. I got a scrape right down here below me. A good trail cut right in front of me, a trail cut down below me here. So it's gonna be close quarters, but feel pretty good about it. I don't think I have my cord for my charger for my phone, so I'm hoping it lasts all evening. Guess I'll use my GoPro if it don't. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna do it for tonight. It's starting to rain. I heard one deer move through the palmettos about 30 minutes ago, but never did see anything. So I'm gonna get down. See y'all tomorrow.
I probably have to redo it before I even used it.
And probably gonna have
You
extra
know,
pairs.
I don't know how often you have to.
I don't know.
I'm sure you have to update it every
Yeah, I'm sure.
Put them in them though, and you can take.
Who's chopping
Zip
wood?
them up good.
I think that's Ben over there.
And smash the air out of them.
It's
I
bad.
mean, don't help
Ben
with the
know how to
weight,
chop
but it
wood?
makes
He
it
did it looked like he was doing a pretty damn good job over there. Yeah.
something happens.
Then how many fingers you got?
I was monitoring him, making sure.
Ben made kindling.
You got all of them, Ben?
Ben, you can't win, man. You can't win.
I don't expect much.
Hey, we got a surgeon here to sew it back on.
Oh, dude, I got a whole kit. I could sew this stuff.
Back at it again. Day 2. It's by far the warmest we've had it. Sweated my tail off walking in. I don't mind it too bad though. Mosquitoes are relentless this morning. Put on your reminders. Do not forget Thermacell. I made a big list of different things I wanted to bring, and Thermacell was one of them I forgot to put on the list. Thankfully, my buddy Ben had an extra one. He actually brought 3 of them along, and he loaned another one out to another guy here at camp. And I just totally forgot the thermocell, so if it wouldn't be for that, it'd be rough. The gnats are bad this year. Back at camp, you can't do nothing without having a thermocell on. But we're set up in the same spot I was yesterday afternoon, and I decided to give this a good morning set and go from there on what I want to do. But I mean, there's plenty enough deer sign here that I think something should come through here. Hopefully a buck comes through here trying to freshen up these scrapes. At this point, I'll take whatever comes. We'll see how it goes. All right, another slow morning. Haven't seen a thing. There was only 5 deer killed yesterday. I hadn't, just don't really have any confidence in this spot. I guess I'm gonna go back to where I set up yesterday morning. I was at least finding fresh deer crap there, so I don't know. I don't know what to think. That is slow. Not very many people seeing much this trip. So I guess I'm gonna pack up, get down, and see what I can find. Alright, I'm back in the same tree I was yesterday morning. I set up just a little bit lower than I was. I can actually see in there a little bit better. They're calling for some rain to start moving in about 3 o'clock. Maybe some heavy storms. I don't know how it's gonna go yet. Might not be able to sit all night, but I'm gonna sit until it starts raining at least. I'll see how it goes. Well, it doesn't seem like much is happening right now. I had some guys walk through the woods here close to me, talking loud and stuff, but I hadn't seen anything, haven't heard anything, and it's about to start dumping rain. It's about 1 o'clock right now. Looking at the radar, so I'm gonna head back to camp for a little while. If it quits raining, I'll come back out here. Or unless it's not raining real hard, I'll come back out. But the way it looks, it's gonna be dumping rain pretty hard. Alright, just got back in the tree. Got out here a lot later than what I wanted to do. I feel bad because I walked past 2 other guys and they were already set up. I think I pissed them off a little bit. I don't blame them. But I am in the tree now. Radar looked good. Back towards camp. But now we had another pop up. And it's gonna be a downpour. I've got my string tracker on my bow in case I shoot something. But I don't really expect a whole lot to move right when this rain hits. But who knows?
I drive around my truck with apple cart.
I think it's a little old there.
Hold that back up one more time, Mark.
I just drive around looking, oh, who owns this?
Oh, that.
Turn your headlamp off.
Oh. How do you get on it?
We gotta document this.
Stingray.
On my app store.
Do you shoot rays? Do you shoot rays?
Yes.
Do you?
Hey, I'm gonna take a picture of all of you. Tell them to smile.
I have to plug mine in.
Yeah,
It'll pop up. I
Well,
just,
don't you?
it's got like
Tell them
3
all to smile
screens
so
of
you can go to
options and you have to scroll till you find it.
Okay, maybe I haven't fooled with it. Yeah, mine is.
I wanna break camera.
You don't have to smile. You can
You want more? You want more? You want
There you go.
But from like
Smile or don't.
Toyota has their own thing.
Jeff and Jet tied them to the push pole. We just went around stabbing them.
Free to buy. Pay a subscription.
Yeah, you have the
I don't know what they're called. They're not the big ones you see out in the ocean. They're the small ones you see here in International Waterway.
Yeah, those are skates.
But at one time,
They're skates, not rags.
They don't taste good.
I don't think anybody eats them.
Sir?
Well, no wonder everybody got pissed off when I put them in their
Thank
cooler.
you.
A couple of years before, we went out and shot a bunch of them.
Poor guy's working so hard and nobody's even leaving.
Thank the cook, not me.
Well, it's the last morning, and I'm back in the same spot I started out in. Giving it one last morning set. It's a pretty morning, one of the nicest mornings we've had. Just calm. Birds are waking up, starting to chirp, drinking a little bit of coffee. It's pretty awesome out here this morning, really enjoying my time. It's always fun coming out here to Blackbeard. It's just, you gotta try it just to see how fun it is. But unfortunately this trip I didn't see any deer as of yet. So maybe I'll get on something yet tonight. I've got one more spot that I want to set. It's actually where I missed a spike on the last, second to last evening. So I'm gonna probably go back in there tonight. They're going for more rain this afternoon. So we'll see how this pans out. This might be my last set of the trip.